Hi, my friends. Teresa Rose here. I wanted to come on. I have Candace here from Passion, Purpose, and Possibilities. I was on her. I was so honored to be on her podcast. So it just went live yesterday, and we kind of want to discuss it.
Yeah.
So everybody, I want to introduce you to Candace Niner from Passion, Purpose, and Possibilities.
Well, hi, everybody. It's so nice to see everybody joining in. Um, Fortunately for us, we were introduced to by a mutual friend, Elaine Williams. And if it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't have met. So grateful for that.
Yes.
And I started the podcast because I wanted to inspire people to live with passion, reclaim their purpose, and live in the wonder of possibilities. And speaking with Teresa, we were able to cover all three of those things because what she's doing to help people is so amazing. And, she's you're helping people live with the possibility that they don't have to be alone. And how cool is that?
Yeah, and I always say, Candace, it's always an honor. It's really a blessing. It's the people that I'm sitting for, and also your loved ones. That's why it's just me. It's just me. I'm just a messenger. And I know people say, "Oh my gosh, you're important. You're part of it," which I am. But it's you and your loved ones.
Mhm.
And I say you don't need a medium. You don't need me to connect with your loved ones, right? We all have the ability to connect. Talk to them.
We do if we're willing to do it, to
Yeah.
just sit, be quiet, and and know that it's possible and be open to it. I think it's the whole openness and being ready to receive it.
Right, and you don't have to be there's no right or wrong way, guys, that talk to your loved ones. There's no you could be in the shower, you could be wherever, at work, you could be in your car. They're always with you and around you and guiding you and loving you and inspiring you. There's no right or wrong way. But you're right, it's being open and like because sometimes, we're hurting, Candace, and it's grief and it's okay. It's okay to grieve and we need to grieve. Um and people sometimes ask like, okay, I don't see them, I don't feel them, I don't hear them, I don't feel anything. Again, it doesn't mean they're not with you and around you, but when we're grieving it's a little more difficult.
Right,
All
right.
right, 'cause-
One of the things you had talked about on the podcast, which I think is really important, is that I think sometimes people feel guilty if they're if they feel they're supposed to be grieving, but they're feeling happy or they have some joy. It's almost like you're stopped in your tracks, right? Like
right.
you're dealing with the grief, and then it's almost like you're away from it for a moment or a little bit of time, and then all of a sudden it kind of like that grief kind of smacks you in the head again, so to speak. And I think people sometimes feel guilty, but one of the things you talked about was like it's okay to feel the grief and be happy at the same time.
Yes, you could have both, you could hold both, and it's riding that wave. It's okay to grieve, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be all of those things and say those things and own those things, and it's okay, but yet it's also okay to have those moments of happiness too.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's both. It's holding both.
And I think it's definitely helps people heal, because
Mhm.
another thing we talked about was, you might not have had the best relationship with somebody that you lost.
Yes, and it's very important to know that you could still have a relationship. Even if it was a difficult relationship here, you could have a new relationship with your loved one, right?
Yeah.
And they want us happy. They want us happy. They do.
Mhm.
They really do.
And knowing that is so comforting.
Yes. Yes. And it's Spirit's amazing. We're all amazing. You guys are all amazing. Really, I mean, the way they come through and the way the evidence and the validation, like, hey, we're not in it alone, guys. We're not. I know it feels like we're in it alone, but we're not.
Mhm.
And giving that giving people that little bit of hope or knowing that, hey, they're still here. They're okay. They're okay. That's the biggest question. They want to know, is my loved one okay? That's the biggest question I get. Absolutely,
Right.
100% they're okay. We're not.
Right.
You're not.
Right. Right.
Right? because we're still human
Mhm.
and we have to go through the process.
I know. I know.
So
And and I shared with you a lot of the signs that I receive from my brother and my father,
yeah,
and it's so comforting to me because I feel like they're in a better place. I feel like they are happy, and I'll talk to my brother all the time in my head, and of course, I might not get the verbal answer, but I do feel like he's telling me, like, "You know what? It's okay."
it is. It is okay.
Mhm.
Um, and again, I thank you for the opportunity and sharing and bringing awareness and understanding. So it's been it's been an honor, Candace, really to be a part of your podcast. So if you guys haven't had a chance, it just went live yesterday. It is on my Facebook page. If you want to go take a listen, it's
Yeah, you can find the full podcast on iTunes, and you can also find it on Spotify, as well as the pretty new Picked Cherries app.
yeah, and
And the
it's
cool
under
thing
it.
about Picked Cherries is if you hear like a line or a clip, you could actually save it and share it with your friends. So
Yeah.
that's what makes that app really different and cool compared to some of the other podcast apps.
Right, and they can find it under the passion, purpose, and possibilities, right?
You could put passion, purpose, and A&D possibilities, but you can also type in Candace Snyder, which is a little bit quicker, and
Yeah.
it'll come up as well.
And guys, it's not just mine. There's a lot of great content on there that you could be able to listen to. It's again, it's about passion, purpose, and possibilities. So if you want to go and take a peek over there, I would highly recommend it.
If
And
you
somebody had
need some
asked,
inspiration.
yes, inspiration.
Mhm.
And somebody had asked, Tasha had asked, do I usually do Tuesdays? I'm on every Wednesday, guys. No, this isn't a live reading. I will go live tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm doing live readings tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. So be on, guys. Tomorrow I will do live readings tomorrow. So no worries. We just wanted to come on and kind of want to give Candace a shout out and a big, huge thank you, Candace, and again for bringing awareness
Well,
and
thank you.
understanding.
It was an honor and a pleasure to have you on.
Yes, and thank you. And you know what? I send to all the followers. We send you love. Thank you for being here, and we will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central. Live readings, guys. So much love. Thank you, Candace.
Thank you, Teresa.
Much love, guys.